be filming a things to do when you're bored in the summertime, or just things to do in the summertime period, because you know we outside. And if you need some ideas on what to do, you run out of things to do, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so the first thing on my list that you can do in the summertime is go on a road trip. This one's super obvious. I feel like road trips in the summertime are definitely a go, especially like with a group of friends, or you can go on a family road trip. Honestly, either way, road trips are really fun, okay? Especially if you like to be in the car, if you like driving. You know, just get some snacks, whatever road trip essentials. You can even make a video out of it. Like if you are a YouTuber, you can vlog the whole experience, and it's super fun. So like you can go on a super long road trip, like for 3 days, and like go across the country, you know, or you can do like a super short one, like go to the state over, and you know, just see what you can see. You know, you make stops on the way, you know, just go on a road trip. Okay, there's so much you can do with that. So my next thing on my list is very obvious. Go swimming. Pool, beach, whatever you want to do, just go swimming. So my next idea is go to a lake. I don't really go to lakes, so I don't know how that works, but like, yeah, if you know where a lake is at and you want to go to a lake, go to a lake. It's the same kind of idea as going swimming, but you're in a new environment. You're in the, you know, woods and stuff like that. I don't know, I just feel like that's kind of a vibe. So my next idea is to go to the beach. I absolutely love the beach so much. I love being at the beach. I love how beautiful it is. I love how it smells, and I love how it sounds, like the ocean and everything. Like I just love it. Especially if you live on the coast, go to the beach. Like what are you doing with your life? Okay, if you don't live close to the coast, then understandable, but like if you live by the coast, go to the beach, or if you don't, travel and go to the beach. Because I love the beach, okay? Definitely fun to do. The next thing you do is go to a water park. Water parks are super fun. So like if you don't like going to a pool, whatever, you wanna, you know, you just want it to be more fun, definitely go to a water park. A lot of amusement parks have water parks as well. So like you can do that, you can do a 2-in-1. Or you can just, you know, go to a plain old water park, go on the water slides, all of that. Go with your friends, super fun, definitely do that. My next thing on my list is to go to an African party. If you have not been to an African party in the summertime, what are you doing, baby? What are you doing, okay? African music is a vibe all the time, but like it just hits different in the summer, okay? Like African parties in the summer, like definitely go to an African party or Afro-Caribbean party or Caribbean, anything like that. The next thing on my list is to go bowling. This one's super basic. This is like a basic like date idea and stuff too. So yeah, go bowling with friends or on a date, whatever you want to do. I can't bowl for nothing, but it's fine. It's still fun to go with your friends and stuff. So go bowling. Okay, so the next thing on my list is laser tag. I have not done laser tag since middle school, since like 8th grade, I believe. Go to laser tag. Like if you're bored, you know, it's a fun thing to do. It's been forever since I've been, so I can't really say much more about it, but yeah, go to laser tag. That's fun too. The next thing on my list is to have a picnic. Picnics have been all over the internet lately, okay? Everywhere people are having picnics, and it's super cute. Definitely a great like photo op as well. So yeah, definitely have a picnic. You can do this as a date, or you can go with friends. Like there's just so much you can do with that. And yeah, you can make a charcuterie board, whatever, you know, a charcuterie board. You know, you can do all types of things. The next thing on my list is to have a bonfire. I feel like this one's kind of obvious as well, but yeah, you can have your friends over and just have like a bonfire. You can make s'mores and all that stuff. You know, just watch out for mosquitoes. Definitely wear like bug spray and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely have a bonfire. This is something me and my friends like always say we want to do but never do. Like when we were kids, we don't really say much anymore, but yeah, when we were kids we always used to say, let's have a bonfire. So my next thing on my list is to create a TBR. Just make a list of books that you want to read, whether it be within the summertime or within the month or within the entire year. You know, just make a TBR, just a list of books that you want to read. Definitely fun to discover like new books that you want to read. I think it's so much fun. So yeah, definitely do that. And my next thing on my list is to annotate a book. I haven't done this since like school, like annotating books and stuff, but I know a lot of people do like to do it for fun. I'm not one of those people. I don't think I would sit there and like, you know, I just like to read, okay? So I don't want to sit there and have to make notes and whatever. But I know a lot of people do like to do that for fun. I've seen some like on YouTube and stuff, so definitely learn how to annotate a book and annotate your books while you're reading them. That could be fun to do if you're into that. The next thing on my list is to go to a bookstore or the library. Now, bookstores and libraries are always a vibe, okay? I don't know what it is, but it's just so peaceful being in there and seeing the coffee shop and stuff. Even if you don't buy anything or check anything out, just being in there is always a vibe. So yeah, just go to the library, go to the bookstore, find some new books, or just be in there just to be in there, or you can take pictures in there as well. The next thing on my list is to go thrift shopping. You can go thrift shopping for clothes, you can go thrift shopping for books. Me and my sister like to go thrift stores to find books and stuff because they're usually like $1, like yeah, so definitely go thrift shopping. You can save a whole lot of money. The next thing that you should do if you're bored is to write a story. If you like to write, definitely like write a story or try like creative writing, do something like that. Do something like out of your comfort zone if you are a writer. And the next thing on my list is to write a poem. It's kind of along the same lines. I really like poetry. I think it's absolutely beautiful. If you know how to put words together like that, that's beautiful to me. So yeah, if you are a writer or if you just like to write, it's just one of your hobbies or whatever, definitely write a poem. Or if you don't really like to write poems, try writing a poem and see what you can come up with. My next idea is to write an article on WeHeartIt. I don't know if a lot of people really know about this app, but it's kind of like Pinterest, but since they put so much ads on it, it's nowhere near as good as Pinterest. Yeah, WeHeartIt used to be fun to go on, but now it's just full of ads. It's just really annoying, but I still like using it from time to time, and I really like writing articles on WeHeartIt so much. But basically the articles are kind of set up where you can put pictures in them, and you can make lists and stuff like that. You can do different tags on there, like, you know, things about me. There's just a whole lot you can do with articles on WeHeartIt. Yeah, something you should definitely check out if you like to make lists and stuff, or if you actually like to write articles. You can do a legit article, or I don't know, just kind of like explore what you can do on there. Definitely check out WeHeartIt for that. My next idea is to do a writing challenge. So I actually saw this idea on WeHeartIt. So basically do a writing challenge, like write every day for a month or something, or just do a different writing prompt, anything along those lines. Find a writing challenge that you want to do and maybe do that. Okay, so next I have make Pinterest boards. If you have a Pinterest account, make a Pinterest account and make Pinterest boards. I've had a Pinterest account for like 6 years, but I did not touch it until recently. Like, I have not been on there since high school when I was a cheerleader and I used to decorate like basketball players' lockers and stuff. I would go on there for ideas. That was the last time I was on there. But I recently logged back in and I was like, wow, this is actually really fun. Next thing on my list is to go camping. If that's something you like to do, this is something I will never do again. I used to go camping a lot because I'm Seventh-day Adventist. I was in Pathfinders, if you know what that is. And we had camporees and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. Most Adventist kids like it, but I hated it. So there's that, not going camping again. But if you like to go camping, definitely do that. That's something that definitely like fun to do if you like it. Like, you know, if that's your thing, if you like being outdoors or in the woods, go do that. Okay, go camping. So my next thing on my list is to go to an amusement park. I think I already mentioned amusement parks with water parks or whatever, but yeah, just go to an amusement park. If you like roller coasters, I absolutely love roller coasters. If you live close by to an amusement park, definitely like get like a pass or something and try to go on like every single ride. I did that at the amusement park that I live by. I even went on the drop tower. Like, my cousins convinced me to go on the drop tower, something I said I would never do. But it's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I'm not like super scared of heights though, so yeah, it was not horrible. Like, it was scary at first, but then I don't know, it wasn't that bad. So my next thing is to go to the fair. I've never been to the fair with like my friends, but I've been to the fair with like my job and stuff. I don't know, it just seems kind of like a fun place to go to take pictures. You know, it just screams summertime. So usually the fair comes out in the summer. So yeah, go to the fair if you have one in your local community. Definitely go. It could be a lot of fun, and you could take a lot of pictures if it's not fun. So still have pictures. Oh, that was my next one. Have a fair photo shoot. Like, this is a good place to take pictures, is at the fair. So definitely do that if you don't want to actually go on like the rides and stuff like that they may have, or if it's just, you know, you just want to go and have a photo shoot there. Definitely do that. Get all dressed up, get all cute, and have a fair photo shoot. The next thing on my list is to have a poolside photo shoot, which is also very popular to do in the summertime. Yeah, just go to the pool and get all glammed up, put on your favorite bathing suit, and have a photo shoot. You can do this by yourself, you can do it with friends. That could be really cute and fun to do. Get some like beach balls and stuff like that, floaties that are really cute. The next thing on my list is to go bike riding. I recently I rode bikes like one time with my siblings like recently, and it's actually fun to do, like since the first time since I was like a kid, and it's really fun to do. So definitely go ride bikes if you have a bike still, or if you're somewhere where you can go like rent a bike, definitely do that. My next thing on my list is to go to an ice cream shop. I feel like that's something that's really fun to do if you're bored in the summer. I used to work at Cold Stone, so like, I don't know, just making the ice cream was really fun to do, like, you know, serving it up, putting it in the cones and stuff. So yeah, you can do that. They were always really cute. So yeah, you can get it in a cone, or you can get it in like a bowl or whatever. I don't know, just you know, get some ice cream, go to the ice cream shop. The next thing on my list is to go to an art museum. I think that art is like super pretty. I cannot draw for anything. I can't do anything. I'm not artistical whatsoever. I really admire art though. I admire artists, and I just feel like, and I just think that like paintings and all that stuff is just so beautiful. Like, I just think it's so pretty. So art museums are fun to me. I just think it's a really nice place to go when you're bored, or to take pictures. I don't know, museums are really nice. Like, I used to think they were boring, but like I went recently for some of like my art classes and stuff, like art appreciation. I had to go to the museum, and yeah, it was actually really fun. So like, definitely go to the museum, take a look at some of the pieces there, or take pictures if it's allowed. The next idea is to change your appearance. Try a whole new aesthetic. A lot of people like to dye their hair and stuff in the summertime, or if you don't want to dye your hair, you can try a colorful wig or something like that. I don't know what else, like get a new piercing, you know, things like that. Just change something about your appearance. Usually for me at least, like anytime I want to do something different, it's going to be in the summer, especially like if you're in like high school or something. This is summertime, so you don't have to worry about, you know, going back to school and not liking it, you know. So yeah, definitely time to try new things. Next thing on my list is to play volleyball. I think volleyball is really, really fun. I was on my school's volleyball team in like 8th grade, but I suck at it. That's okay though. Playing it for fun is really, really fun. I feel like that's definitely a summer sport, especially like beach volleyball and stuff like that. Yeah, volleyball's fun, so do that. Next thing on my list is to try out like a glowy/dewy makeup routine, or come up with one, like make up a new one for yourself. I feel like that would be really fun to do, and you know, you're gonna be popping. Period. My next idea is to have a water balloon fight. This is another thing that me and my friends when we were kids would always say, we should have a water balloon fight. We never did. But I feel like that'd be really fun to do. Or like a water gun fight, you know, anything along those lines. Or you can do like water tag, you know, just like those type of childhood games I feel like is always fun to do. So yeah, definitely have like a water balloon fight. I feel like that could be really fun. The next thing I have is to do a glass painting. These look like really cool. Like every time I see them, I just think they look cool. Or you can like paint like a picture frame or something. I've seen, not a picture frame, like the glass that goes inside the picture frame. I've seen a lot of people do that. Yeah, that could be fun to do. You can do that like outside on a picnic blanket. My next thing you can do is start a YouTube channel. If you don't already have a YouTube channel, definitely start one, especially like in the summertime. If you are like in high school and stuff and you're nervous, do it in the summertime. Like, you don't have to worry about anybody judging you, and by the end of the summer you're already used to it. You're like, boom, who gonna check me? And my next idea is to binge watch a TV show. I feel like this is very obvious. This is something that I always do, is definitely binge watch a TV show. You can start a new show or go back and watch something that you just love to rewatch, like The Vampire Diaries. Okay, and the last thing on my list is to pick flowers or buy flowers and take pictures. I know close to where I live, there's like a sunflower field that a lot of people like to go take pictures at around this time of year, in the spring, summer-ish. Yeah, and they love to go there and take pictures. I've never been to this field, but I've seen it a lot. But yeah, definitely like get some flowers and take pictures with them, or just go pick flowers just because it could be fun. I just thought of another one. It's gonna be 36 ideas, but go to a festival. I know there's like a strawberry festival here or something like that. I don't know. And there's also like a World Fair festival around where I live, where you can go and see like different cultures and stuff. I'm Rwandese and I do traditional Rwandan dance, so I've performed in the World Fair festival I think twice, 2 years. And then also there's Burundi's drummers. I'm also half Burundi, so I like to watch them as well. If you have any like festivals where you live at, definitely go, because they're really fun to go to. There's all types of festivals. Definitely go to a festival. I feel like that's really fun to do. So yeah, that is all of the ideas that I have to do when you're bored in the summertime. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.